ruptures human security. So, just to go back to what I said earlier, citizenship is the primordial kind of injustice in this world. Deregulating human movement is an essential corollary to deregulation of capital. So, today, if you are born in Congo and if you're born in Finland, it doesn't matter what else you do. Your future is sort of your future is already determined, right? So citizenship itself, and when people try to move to sort of get some of that advantage or sort of catch up, we are increasingly putting obstacles in their way. Again, there are a lot of pathways that lead from land pressures to conflict. We know some of the big ones. Darfur, for example, in 2003, many historians now say that the conflict and the civil war was a consequence of the drought that they had been experiencing. Of course, the drought primed already simmering tensions that were there between the different groups in Darfur, but the drought was a main factor in sparking the civil war. And some people say exactly the same of Syria. There were two back-to-back droughts in Syria in the years before the Arab Spring. When the Arab Spring happened, it just gave the right spark it needed. Already the people feeling discontent and unhappiness against their government, it sort of all came out on the streets. So these are serious consequences. We're still dealing with the consequence of what happened in Syria. There are large numbers of people in camps in Turkey, in Jordan, in Lebanon, and streaming into Europe as we speak. So more than 70 million people forcibly displaced. At the moment, 25.4 million people are registered refugees. That means the rest are within national borders. Now, we don't have much time. Just 4 things to sort of think about while you're having your lunch. One is we have to start thinking about migration in a serious way. It's not something that you can dust under the carpet anymore. There has to be a real global consensus on migration. Now, there have been attempts to do that, but all attempts so far, the Global Compact on Migration, they all really fall short of, it does not fully recognize the enormity of the problem and the scale of what we need to sort of recognize and to act upon. So a global consensus on climate migration as an adaptive strategy. So people move, and people should be allowed to move as a way to deal with climate change. And a lot of this movement happens within countries. And so the next thing is